Alright, gonna do another revisit video, and this time is a figure that I love to hate, and it is Master Chief from Threea. And there's the box, and on the back. So let's get into it. Alright, so here we have Master Chief outside of packaging, and as far as accessories, this figure is supposed to come with another weapon. Well, actually, he shouldn't come with the pistol. The pistol came from the Spartan. What was it? Well, I forgot the name of that figure. Which I own. Well, which I don't own anymore. Sold it. It was Gabriel Thorne. Or is it someone else? I'm not sure. It wasn't the regular version, but it was the Bambaland exclusive version. I sold that one a while back, and then took the pistol. I figured I'll keep the pistol, just so Master Chief could so he could have a pistol. And then it comes with two other rifles, which is this one, and it's regular. And then it comes with a knife. And then this figure is supposed to come with the energy rifle from the Promethean, but I sold that one off. So there it is, and that's all the accessories I have left for Master Chief. And yeah, if you have watched my original video, you know how much I liked the figure initially, and then towards the end of that video I basically trashed this figure a lot because of how poorly he could hold weapons with those hands. And I still feel the same, but he does look pretty good as far as proportion wise. So the reason I trashed this figure was because I really wanted this figure to do well, because this is Master Chief, and for a company like Threea, they could have done amazing things with it, but the joints for this body is just not the greatest. The arms are okay, but the legs and the hips, they are just terrible. The head is okay. The only thing I didn't like was the visor. Inside the visor, they painted that section silver, and it wasn't painted accurately, or no, it was just poorly painted. Paint were bleeding all over. You could see the honeycombs aren't showing too well because the paint bleeds everywhere. They have done a nicer job. The honeycomb would have shown up much nicer, but weathering on it it's really good. I have to give him that. And there's one modification I made is with the shoulder pads. I made them a little lower. Initially, the magnet was all the way up right where that cross section is. I chopped it off and then super glued the magnet a little lower. So now it sits a little higher. So it's actually covering his shoulder a bit more. And this figure could have so much potential. Look at ratcheting joints are nice with those arms. You could definitely lift them up high, and that I really like. And then the wrists are okay, pretty good actually. And this one, you can see it doesn't even reach 90 degrees. Which is something that I am not a fan of. It's a figure like this, you should be able to raise his arm about 90 degrees, especially when the undersuit is rubber, so you should be able to raise his arm to 90 degrees, and it doesn't. That was a bit disappointing. And then the hands are actually, they're sculpted really nicely. Right, so here I'll show you guys the hand. Looks really nice. Look at that. But these hands can't really hold anything for the life of them, especially because of the thumb. Thumb is a little loose, so it wouldn't grip anything properly. But it does look super, super nice though. And the rest of him, again, with the rubberized body. And here you can see the paint job on him is quite nice. Some weathering on him. I like how beefy he is compared to other figures, because it is a Spartan, so he's supposed to be super tall and super big, so which is something that Threea did a really good job on, making sure he looks accurate. Now the annoying parts comes when the legs, he cannot bend the legs. The hips, the hip section, it will not stay, so it bounces back. So that's something they could have done. I don't know what happened with the 3A when they made this figure. Did they not realize that there's an issue with it when they did the prototype? And then the knees are nice. It's got ratcheting joint, and it'll give you 90 degrees or so. It's nice. Ankle has got ratcheting joints. Not the strongest, but it's not the loosest thing ever. Which can he can still stand, but I wouldn't recommend standing him without a base, because he feels like he's gonna topple over very easily. But it is a super, super nice figure. I guess what really annoyed me was with the hips and the lack of the ability to hold a weapon with both hands, because he is not able to do that. As much as I tried, he is not able to do that. But I was able to get him to hold this pistol because look, his arm won't even stay raised, because I put one of those whatchamacallit, those poster tag, and this way his hand is glued to the pistol. Not permanently. And on the back side, he does have two magnets, one right here, one right here. It can somewhat hold a weapon. Yeah, actually it can, but not the right way. I don't remember Chief actually holding weapons like this. I think he holds it across like that, but with magnets being up here, which won't allow him to hold weapons like this. So yeah, and the magnet is on this rifle, it's all the way up here, so hold it right. Oops. You could see where the magnet is and where it attaches. And looks like there is another magnet down here, but that one doesn't seem like it's strong enough to hold the weapon up. And as for the original rifle, can't seem to find that magnet. I don't even know whether this one has the magnet or not. And so let's take a look at that rifle. This is the standard issue rifle. I'm not sure what it's called anymore. And here you can see there are 32 shots left. Looks awesome. And I believe magazine is not removable. No, it's not. And that's for the other rifle. Here it is. And again, I sold the Promethean light rifle, or whatever it's called. I sold that one off, so I don't have that anymore to show you guys, which has a lighter feature, but I don't have that anymore. And then here's a little pistol, I mean knife. And as far as the later feature, I can show you this one right there. If I dim the lights down, you can see there are two lights, well, four, two over here and two over here to light up his helmet, and that's it. No other lights. So let me turn this back up. Turn this back up. And as far as a scale comparison, you can see Master Chief towers over a Stormtrooper, a 12-inch Stormtrooper, and he's actually taller than, he's actually quite a bit taller. Let's see how tall he is. And as far as his height, he is actually about 14.25 inches in height, almost 14 and a half. So somewhere around there, and yeah, it's a tall figure, and a very good-looking figure. I have to give them to them. The body proportion is spot on as far as Master Chief is concerned, but the lack of ability to hold a weapon is what really got me, really annoyed me. So let's at least give you guys a close-up look at this figure. Alright, so here's a close-up look at Chief. It's holding up quite nicely. The rubber undersuit hasn't deteriorated or anything like that. I mean, it's still in one piece, and yeah, no issues whatsoever. But it does have a pretty skinny skeleton underneath. Well, I mean, the arms are kind of skinny. You could feel it. The waist it's alright. I mean, it's pretty wide, and the legs are okay. They're pretty wide legs, but yeah, the arms are kind of skinny, and the joints, they are still okay. Some are a bit loose, like the shoulders I was showing you guys earlier, but it does ratchet out like that, so it's just moving forward and back, it's a little tricky. Head movement is still good. It has that ball joint, it's holding up. Nothing around the waist, I believe, and the hips, pretty much nothing whatsoever. Knees are still ratcheting, so that's good, and then same with the ankles. But again, I wouldn't put him on display without a base though. Really good looking Chief, but this was let's see, when it first came out, I believe it was 2014. It was listed at $245, which is really expensive for what you get back then. That's why I was so disappointed when and here's a side view, Master Chief. Just wish they did a little better with the paint job around the undersuit. It's a little sloppy, and some of the area is just, I don't know what's going on. But yeah, like around the waist section right there, it's like, what's going on over here? It's like some of the pieces are all melted together or something. But yeah, still gotta admit, it's a nicely weathered figure. The armor looks nice, and again the backside. And a look at those hands. Well, just one hand at a time. Right there. It's a really good looking hand. And when it's flipped over, and since he could only hold weapons with one hand, so I gave him the pistol instead. And I really wish 3A with, or 3.0 with the remake of Master Chief. Maybe give us a Halo 5 version of Master Chief with Sergeant Locke. Those two would be amazing. But chances of that happening is very slim. But you never know. I mean, I don't even know when the next Halo is coming out. I don't even know whether there is going to be another Halo game, since the last one did pretty poorly. But yeah, design-wise, this Halo 4 Master Chief does look absolutely amazing. The design-wise is amazing. Execution is good until you start moving this figure. Still a very good-looking Master Chief, I have to say. And hopefully we'll get another one soon. And the rubber does hold up, so I'm not worried about that. So there you have it, and this is Revisiting Master Chief from 3A. Thanks for watching.